Good morning. It's time to go estate sailing as we head out today. This one is by Insignia, which I like them. Bring their puppies with them wherever they go. It's not a fantastic sale, but it does have some items I want, so especially books. So we'll see what we find. There we go. I love how the light's filtering through the trees. Sorry that you can't see it very well because of the thing holding my phone, but oh my gosh, it's going to be a gorgeous day. It's supposed to be nearly 60 and finally be sunny all day. Yes.
They did have a sign in so people could sit in the cars. They were smart. They do a sign in and everybody could sit in the cars.
All right, that was a pretty successful haul. There were some things that I wanted and I actually got them. I think I was number 17 in line and there was quite a few people. And once I get home and share you the haul, I'll share some little estate sale drama, some little stories with you. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dusti. I'm glad you're here. It's time for the estate haul. It was a fun haul. I was there like an hour and 15 minutes before it started, which I think is the earliest I've ever been in an estate haul, estate sale, and it was a really beautiful neighborhood. I really enjoy the people that you meet there and the characters. It just kind of, I don't know, I just find it kind of, I call it my estate sale drama. There was a couple ahead of me, a mother and son. I've seen them at other ones. They're super engaging and fun to talk to. She used to live in Tennessee and grew up there. There was this lady, I don't know anything other than I call her big hair, because she has very teased hair. You know, the Southern saying, the bigger the hair, the closer to God. And she lives that. She also has really kind of a brownish burgundy colored hair and then the white money piece in the front. She always likes to wear some kind of animal print and long duster sweaters. And today she outdid herself with some denim bell bottoms with little like fabric insets and big clogs. So she stands out. Then her brother-in-law and her husband are usually there, which I didn't see her husband. I did see her brother-in-law. He was right at the front of the line with several other camo wearing gentlemen that were there because the big caps for the sale was, you know, rifles and stuff to go with the rifles. So they were all there to look and see what they could find. I didn't care. I was not there for any of that. I was there for other stuff. So it was interesting to talk to people and just mingle with them and learn about Fayetteville, because I'm not from here, so it's always fun to learn about stuff. But it was a good sale. I wasn't sure about going. I wasn't sure if I'd really find anything. I mean, there were some things I did want, but to me that's the gamble of an estate sale. You can want things, but you don't know what the price is going to be. So if you get there, number one, are you going to be able to get it before someone else also wants it and takes it? And number two, if you do find it, is it going to live up to the pictures and be the price you want to pay? So let's get started with the haul. The books, the paperbacks were 3 for $1. $1 a piece for paperbacks. So I got this one. It's a Shady Hollow Mystery. So essentially it's kind of like a murder mystery crime, but what is it? The coziest crime stories with a whimsical woodland murder mystery. So it's set in the Shady Hollow with animals. And I love the artwork on the cover. I think the graphics are wonderful. So there was book 1. There was book 2, where they say Watership Down meets Mickey Spillane. And then there was book 3. Offers sunshine and murder in perfect proportions to keep the readers entertained and engrossed. So I figured for $3, I would definitely read them. But as you can see, I think the graphics are they're like whimsical, they're kind of vintage vibes, and I'll be curious to see if there's any more besides these 3. But for $3, I thought, I'll read them. I also got The Secret Garden, which I love a hardcover book, and I like the little flowers. And look at the image inside. And I have never read The Secret Garden, so I'm kind of excited to read it. There's a lovely little picture, kind of Beatrix Potter or Sasha Tudor style, or is it Sasha or Tasha? Tasha Tudor. Anyway, I like, it's a classic that I've never read, so now I can read it, and I love that it's a hardbound. Then I've also got this, The Complete Hans Christian Andersen Fairy Tales. Also hardbound. It says genuine bonded leather. So, woo! But look at the, does look like it's, there's, I was gonna say, is there some images? But yep, the traveling companion, there's one. I just love old books. And I love the feel of old books, the weight of old books, the pictures when they put in them. And I just, it's beautiful. And real bonded leather, how about that? And that was, I believe it was $2 for each of these because they're hardbound. So the paperbacks are $1 and hardbound are $2 unless otherwise marked. And then this was $1. And I love collecting old Bibles. And look at how worn it is. You should feel it. It feels like butter because it's been so handled. And look at the edges. And they even had some like canceled checks inside, little papers and I can never say it. Ephemera. That's the word I'm looking for. Ephemera. I know that's a new to me word. I mean, I've heard it, but trying to say it, I have trouble. But I love all the little notes in there and the different things tucked in a way. And I love how worn it is. And it says Dale Jacobs, 1953. So give you a little guess of the age there. Then I found this basket. And I love the shape of it, that it's unique. I love that it's got a lower profile. I think it'd be pretty, and well, honestly, you could set it in the bathroom on the back of a toilet and put extra toilet paper in there, or maybe some rolled up towels. You could put it in your kitchen with fruit or different things like that in it. Or just put it beside a bed with some more books. Then this is a Laurie Mitchell figure. Look at him, isn't he so cute with his little crooked star and his little holding a little gingerbread guy? Isn't he so sweet? I love Laurie Mitchell figures. I just love how whimsical they are. They're just kind of enchanting. Then I picked this up because I thought it was really beautiful. Look at the color. That kind of like, I don't know, that beautiful little like, it's kind of like not quite a sage, but not quite a mint green. And it's marked on the bottom, Ainsley, England, bone china. But this is the thing that sold me on it. So you got this beautiful color, but look at the inside. It's almost like a little surprise when you look into your teacup. You see this, and then surprise! And you can't even begin, I'm sure it doesn't even show in the pictures. Like, it almost has an iridescent quality to the paint on the inside. And the shape of the handle, it's a stunning little teacup and saucer. And then this, I am kind of a Egypt person as far as like, I like to read about the pharaohs, like Cleopatra, Nefertiti, Hatshepsut, and the different ones like that, and their reigns and how it was. And I've always been partial to, because I like cats, Bastet or Bast. But so I got this mostly for myself because I just thought it was beautiful, but I'm probably gonna end up putting it in my shop. And it's got, look at the detailing on it, and the detailing here with the earring and is it the scarab? And it says on it, made in Egypt. It's a nice little heavy little kitty. So beautiful, beautiful. Then these, I have 9 of these. They're itty bitty. She had them sitting on, well, I'm assuming whoever owned the house, had them sitting in the windowsill. And I kind of have a thing for miniatures. So I'll show you a little close up of them. And look at the little shapes here. And then this one's marked on the bottom. Can't quite make it out. It could be Lilun or Silun. I don't know. This one didn't have any markings. But then we have this one that too has no markings on the bottom. But look at the pretty little pattern in the blue and white. And then the shape. And then there was this one that's just pretty much a stand-up, straight-up guy. Like almost like a tankard. And it says on it Sandy Coal. And then this one has no markings. It's just a little nice cobalt blue. And then we have this one. I wish the lid came off, but it didn't. And it's just a little teapot. It has no markings on it, but I thought it's just so cottagey. And then this little guy, look at the detailing on that horse. Hopefully you can see him. He's got the beautiful detail, and then he does have a lid that comes off. And the little handles. And on the bottom, I can't quite make out. Hopefully this will read the bottom. If anyone can read that and tell me what that says. But I do make out the 2011 and GRA, maybe BER. But I love the detailing. And then we have this one. This one says Sugarloaf 2005. Nice cute little mini crock of a picture. The little star, very kind of primitive look. And then you've got the fun little lip. And then the last little guy is this, to me it looks like a moonshine jug. Has a little cork. On the bottom it says, like maybe Anita Pottery, something like that. Something Grove NC. So I'm assuming something here in North Carolina. I just thought it was a little cute little crock jug. And then I'll show you my favorite find of the day today is in the bedroom laid out on the bed. This is my estate sale find of the day. I am absolutely so excited with this. It's not staying on my bed. I'm not sure where I'm putting it. Evidently you can see the cats approve of it. Which, Lexi, behave yourself. Don't rip up my new blanket. It's so cool. It does have some squares that need to be reattached there and a couple of other spots. But oh my gosh, I just absolutely love all the patterns, all the color, and how they've gone around all these edges. I don't know if that's crochet or tatting, but oh my gosh, I just love it. I love it. Look at, I should turn on, here you go. Let's make this, there we go. Look at that. Oh my goodness. And this reminds me of my child in the 1970s, but see, I need to, there's a few like this that are coming loose that I need to reattach, which I will happily do that. This was only $25, and to me it was worth every penny. It's funny because I told myself when I saw it in the pictures that I love it. That's one of the things I want to find when I get there, but I don't want to pay more than $25 for it. And praise God, it wasn't more than $25. Look at, oh my gosh, I would love to know the story. Like, was this somebody's old clothes that they pieced together long ago? Was it somebody else make it and pass it down or give it to them? Oh, there's another one. See, I'm going to have to reattach these, but I definitely will. And then I'm going to have to figure out where I can put it so that I can see it, because I just think it's so, so beautiful. So happy with it. Yay! I think I planned a place for that basket and something to put in it. More books in the library. Always more books. Got a little bookshelf there. Now a basket full of books. Books on our table. This is the current read. That's my current read. And then these are the next in line. And then this is my stack. And then this is Darren's stack. He's reading this one. There's Mika Bean. She likes that chair. Usually have to run her out so I can have it. But then there's all those books. And then those books. So, and there's even more in the office. Added my 2 new books here to my stack. Because some of these books are more of my older books. More of my vintage books. And I love them down here to fill in the space. Plus, apparently it makes the little mini suitcase pretty happy. I mean, look at that smile. And this isn't our entryway, so just more places for books. Always more books. Yes. Chocolate chip cookies. Yum. Hi friends, well today was day 2 of estate sailing and it was cold. It was so cold. I ended up ordering electric hand warmers for my pockets, even though I'm wearing gloves to keep my hands warmer. And then I also ordered some heavy wool socks for my feet because my hands and feet are just so cold. Got there an hour and 15 minutes early, and I was already number 17, 16. Probably because they were selling more Second Amendment items. A lot of those good old boys like to be there. Big Hair was there. And I thought the guy she was with was her husband, but it sounds like that's her brother-in-law. His name is Wayne, and I found out from her conversation her name is Sheila. She's married to Curtis, and she knows a Jimmy Ray. So there you go. By the time they let us inside, there was about close to 70 people. It was a big estate sale. And what was weird to me is it was a very large house. And normally when it's a large house, they let in, close to 25 people. They let in 12 people. And then they let in 4 more people. And then finally at almost 20-25 minutes after it started, I got to go in with the next group of 4. It was kind of ridiculous, but whatever. I did find some good stuff. There was a lamp I had wanted that was a floor lamp, had pull chains, because I absolutely pull chains on lamp. But, yeah, it was still $48, and I just couldn't bring myself to spend it and wasn't sure that it'd go in my room like I wanted to, so, but I did find some fun, good stuff, and, yeah, it was a nice house. It had some nice things. There's a lot of beautiful dishes, but I just didn't want to buy full sets or spend that kind of money. So, oh, and I forgot the drama. There was 2 dramas. One yesterday that I forgot about and one today. So I'll tell you those stories. So, yesterday, the house, there was an in-ground swimming pool. And it had blue tarp over it to protect it from the winter. And he warned us not to step on it because you would fall in. Because, hello, it's a pool. So, sure enough, somebody got too close and stepped on it and fell in. So, and it was 40-some degrees, so that was cold. Maybe not in the pool, but when you got out, and I don't know how they got her out or what happened because it was a woman. That was yesterday's drama. Today's drama was, because there were so many cars here, and it was a large, I would say an acre or 2 acre area. They had a big barn in the back that fit an RV and cars. I mean, it was huge. And then the house and the property. So they were allowing all of us to park our cars on the land, like a parking lot, which is fine. And I just drove it, but probably along the driveway, 90% of them had backed in. So, meh. Because that's how you park in the South, you back in. So I haven't got converted to that yet. But anyway, they'd all backed in, and this one guy was ready to leave, and he had a red, I think it was a red Ford pickup truck. If you know all the jokes about Fords. And he couldn't pull forward. He got stuck. His wheels were spinning. A couple good old boys got out there and pushed on his tailgate. Still couldn't get going. Finally, another truck across the road, a big diesel, I think it was a Chevy or a Dodge, I don't remember which. Big diesel hooked up, pulled him out because he couldn't get going. So that was today's drama. So when we get home, I I will organize myself and give you a little haul and do some styling for you. So that's the road trip for today. Welcome back. Ready for the next haul. I think I shared with you the drama. Oh, the drama. Every week I stay sell drama. It's always interesting. And I don't even mean going into the house and looking at stuff. I mean the crowd of people are always intriguing, interesting, and quite crazy characters. So today, let's get started. We went to one in Stedman, or I went to one in Stedman. I don't know who he is. But anyway, I went to one in Stedman. It's about a half hour east of Fayetteville. Never been there before, so it's kind of rural, but it was kind of cool. I like it. I just love the geography of North Carolina. All the pines, the ocean on one side, mountains on the other side. I do love North Carolina. And the house was a nice brick home, lovely home. I don't know if it's for sale. Maybe later it will be, but anyhow, so here's what I found. Found this beautiful little gold trimmed creamer. Hopefully you can see the roses. On the bottom it's marked Cunningham and Pickett, warranting 22 karat gold, hand decorated Cali Rose, Alliance, Ohio. So very beautiful little creamer. Then I got this. I don't believe it's marked. It does have a mark on the bottom. It looks like a G with an arrow through it. But I love the fact that there's glass and then there's metal. And then you have a beautiful spoon. I'm assuming this is a nut bowl, maybe? I don't know. Does anyone know what this would be? Is this for jam? Is it for nuts? Mints, candy? What would you use it for? Then I got some, none of these are old, but I just liked them because I'm trying to add more ornaments to my tree next year that have all the sparkle to them, because I really want to fill out my Christmas tree. I like the shape and color of these. And then this one I just thought was fun with all the little gifts on it. Kind of made me think Dr. Seussy a little bit. And then I found this planter. I love the blue and white patterns with the maybe cabbage roses, maybe not sure what kind of flower that is. I need to brush up on my flowers, but I think it's a beautiful little planter. It even has the little feet on it that I like. So I will have to either put a plant in it or find one of my plants to put in it. I'd love to have it on a shelf, but if the plant's accessible by cat, can't have it on a shelf because Lexi can't leave my plants alone. I got this. Sorry you're gonna get reflection back, but woo, there you are. Anyway, it's a mirrored dresser tray, and I got this for my best friend because I just thought she should have one. I have one, my daughter has one, and Callie, if you'd like one, I can get you one, but this doesn't strike me as your style, so that's why I haven't looked for you. So then I found this, and I know it seems strange, like why would you get just a stopper? A really nice heavy crystal kind of Art Deco stopper. Well, I had a decanter without a stopper, and it's a little bit long and not exactly a match, but hey, it works now. And at least it looks kind of like a vintage decanter instead of a decanter that kind of just doesn't go together or doesn't like have its stopper, so it works. I also got this little jelly glass. I remember having these when I was a kid. I think they're so cool. There's just something nostalgic about them. It makes me think of my grandma and her kitchen, and just, you know, that recycling of the Great Depression of taking your jam jars and drinking out of them. Then this is marked on the bottom Fenton. It's a beautiful angel holding a ruby stone. So maybe it's, who's the ruby? Is that June or July? I think ruby is July. So maybe it's a birthstone angel. Look at the wings. I could see it being a birthstone angel, and I want to say the ruby is for July. If I'm wrong, let me know. If your birthday stone is the ruby and you're not born in July, let me know in the comments, because I don't remember my birthstones. I just remember mine. Mine is an amethyst. It's purple. February. Matter of fact, my birthday is now, let's see, 12 days away. Valentine's Day. So then I got this. Hopefully you can see the etching on it. And it's a little butter bell. So you can put your butter in there. And it helps it stay ready to use. Part of me wants to put it in my shop and part of me wants to keep it. But I already have a butter dish, so I don't know why I would need another butter dish. But it would also be cute if you wanted to put trinkets or something in it and store it. You know, like seashells or jewelry on your dresser, or I don't know, any kind of tiny little tchotchke would fit in there. Then I got these. I don't know how old they are, but they feel like ceramic, and aren't they so cute? So, little teeny mugs. I don't believe they're new. They don't have the look and feel of newness. So, but super cute. Then we have some children's silverware. Hopefully, let me see if I can so that way you can see the flower pattern on the bottom. I don't know what it is about children's silverware. I just love them. And it says on the back, the first years, deluxe stainless Taiwan. And it's got that little person on the back. So I love children's silverware. There's something just so darling about it. Speaking of children's silverware, there was another set, and these must be older. I love the tarnish on them. Hopefully I can, maybe we'll just try one, but you can see the detailing on the bottom with the roses and the cutout, and they're all like that. So this would be the toddler set for when they're toddlers. And this would be the spoon you would have used to feed them when they were first little and not feeding themselves. So, matter of fact, I have my own spoon like this, and I should look for it and bring it out. Then this is marked on the bottom, Fostoria, and love, love, love this. The shape of it, the cut of it, look at the detailing on the back. It'd be so cute setting out right now with little conversation hearts in it, which I might just have to do. And then last, to add to our collection of Bibles, more Bibles, well worn. I love it when they have the tabs in here. It's a red letter edition. I love the sound and the feel of it. Let's see what it says on the inside. Presented to Lawrence Roger Bullock by Mother and Daddy. Christmas Day 1969. How cool is that? So, a black one. And then I got this one, not so much because it's like old and worn, but it's a, trying to remember what they called it, because when I looked through it I was intrigued. It's a chain reference Bible. So by chain reference, I don't know if anyone else is, over here it's got the scripture on one side, and then it's got different notations over here that look like other things that they're talking about, like, let's see, if we have Jeroboam, it's tacked 1. Oh, because it's for verse 1, and it says 1879. So I don't know if that means I should look at page 1879. Let's see. Wow. I don't know, but I'm gonna have to figure out how this works, because I'm very intrigued about what it means by cross-referencing. And hey, if you have a Bible and it has a cross-reference like that, let me know how it works, like how the cross-referencing works, because I would love to know how these link together and how it is you use it to search. So there's my estate hauls, and we have some kitties on the bed with me. This is one of their favorite spots to be in. I'll show you when I get ready to, when I step out of the picture, I'll show a picture of them and their nice little cozy spot. And I'll style what I'm going to style and share that with you. And thanks for joining me on parts 1 and 2 of the estate haul. And come back and see some more. I'm happy to share with you like decorating and vintage tips. So if you like some of the nostalgia and the vintage and seeing some of the older pieces, maybe from your childhood or your grandma's childhood or your mom's childhood, or your dads or your uncles or your grandpas, but somewhere down the family, then stop by. We'll see what we can find. Thanks for coming, friends. So I added the little sugar dish or nut dish, whatever it is. It went down here in my stash with my other items that are currently not being used for decor, but can be. So I like having them in here underneath my hutch in case I want them in the future. And just like I suspected, how cute is this? To put the little dish here with the candy hearts. And the last thing on the style is adding to the Bibles. I thought if I turned them, instead of going all this way, turn some this way, I could fit more in. Which, look, I have a room for 1 or 2 more Bibles. So there you go. I love all the old Bibles, especially the older the better. So thanks for stopping by, friends. Hope to see you soon.